Hello friends, welcome to Typically Hazardous. I am your host, Steven, and it's been a while. It's been a long while, and I feel like I owe you an explanation. Hey! Be quiet! Here's the explanation. We moved. We moved across the country. It's kind of a wild deal. All of my family pretty much for the most part is in Idaho, and so I don't know how this happened. This family from Texas migrated all the way up to Idaho, but here we are. And my wife and I were talking, and we just thought, man, it'd be great to be closer to family, so we decided to pack up and we moved out here. Let me show you the new place though, because it's pretty cool. Okay, so here's one shot of our new house. We're just out in the country, sort of in the middle of nowhere, which I love. I'll give you kind of like the 360 view. There's a house, there's some of the horses. I don't know if you can see them, there's beautiful mountains in the background out here. You know, some silos, there's the goats. Look at this thing. This thing's so cool. This is an old Union Pacific Railroad car. This was just on the property when we moved out here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna turn it into a really cool tack shed or something. And I guess while we're out here, we might as well feed these animals. They're ready for it. Here you go. Here, eat this. So we got a couple of new little boar goats that we're gonna try and breed this year. So we're excited about that. And then this little black pony here, this is Pepper. That's my daughter's pony. Yeah. In fact, I don't know what to name these two little goats. So naming contest, put suggested names down in the comments. The best one will name these pretty little goats here. You guys may recognize Holloway and Cash here from other videos. You probably don't recognize are these two horses. These are actually two rescue horses that I brought in. They came off of a dude ranch up near Yellowstone, and they were in really rough shape. I mean, you can see this guy here, he's still pretty rough, still pretty thin. See this guy, he's doing a little bit better, but he's still pretty rough, still pretty thin also. So we're working on rehabbing these two. So this paint here that's right up front, this one is Chief. That bay back there, the real skinny one who's a little shy, that one's Crockett. This is my shop, which I'm very excited about. This is a major upgrade from my old shop as far as size goes. It's about twice as big as my old one. There'll be plenty of videos that happen there. Yeah, here's the old tractor. So we've got some, there'll be probably quite a few videos on working on this tractor. This is such a cool machine though. This is a late 50s Farmall 560 diesel. And so really, really cool old tractor. She needs some work. You can see here, hydraulic leaks just all over the place. This was sitting in my shop for like 3 days, and there was like a puddle on the ground underneath it. And so, you know, that needs some work. The power steering doesn't really work very well. The hydraulics don't work super well because of all the leaks. You know, not the most comfortable seat in the world. You know, this part's supposed to, you know, ideally, you know, but it works. It works. It's more comfortable than it looks, I promise. And so anyway, this guy needs a little bit of work. Oh yeah, like the kill switch doesn't work on it. So to turn it off, you actually have to put it into neutral, jump off the tractor, run right over here, and you know, pull on this guy. So that's dead right there. When I want to turn it back on, I have to come over here, push that forward, then get on the tractor and turn it on. But hey, it's fun. It's vintage. See, this is one of my favorite things. This is my next door neighbor. He's just an alfalfa farmer. And so you've got an alfalfa orchard grass mix out here for acres and acres. And that's my neighbor. You know, I've said for years, if you can't pee off your back porch, your neighbors are too close. And this works just fine. Jack! What's going on, Jack? Hey, bub. Hey, dude. Hey, puppy. He loves it out here. He just basically runs and runs and runs. So let's go in the house and forgive the state of disrepair, but we're just unpacking, just barely. All right, so this home was built in the 1960s, actually 1960 on the nose. I'm gonna show you some of the things that are cool about this place, and then I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that we gotta work on. Okay, so cool. I love this tongue and groove wood ceiling. This is basically through the whole house, and I kind of dig it. I don't like the shine on it, so we may change that to a matte finish, but super, super cool. It's got these old original hardwood floors through different parts of the house, which are so cool. They're in terrible shape though. This is kind of a fixer-upper. Love the old fireplace here. Such a neat thing. But that insert's gotta go. It just needs to be repaired. And you know, as much as I love gray brick, I think we could jazz that up just a little as well. All right, are you ready for the best part? I'll show you the best part here. This is my favorite part of this place. The back porch. You walk out here, and this is the view. Can you believe this? This should be illegal. Oh, and don't worry, it's not just a back porch. It wraps around. It wraps all the way around. You can look at your horses over here. You got this beautiful yard for the kids to play in. Gosh, it's like a hog and slop. This is so great. Oh, look at the mountains far in the back there. Incredible. And they basically go all around. Everywhere you see, you can look up and see these mountains in the distance. Okay, so going into the basement. This was horrifying when we first moved in. There was an old carpet down here that, I mean, I would have swore 1,000 cats had peed on it over the years. It was really, really awful. But this is a cool little like walkout basement. There's like 4 bedrooms down here. This is one of my very favorite things. Is this old wood stove in the basement. This thing is so cool. Check this out. So down here, you've got your, your fire box. So that's where you make your fire. And then up here, you actually have an oven. There's an oven right above it. So you could cook biscuits or a turkey or just whatever you want. There's a little oven there. It's so cool. On the top here, you can pull this out and it actually releases heat to the top of the stove, and you can use this as basically a cooktop as well. So you've got not only keep your house warm, but I can be down in the basement watching a football game, keeping warm, baking some biscuits, and frying some bacon all at the same time. Man, life's good. All right, guys, I suppose that is about it. That's about it. I just wanted to update you, let you know what was going on. We're super excited to be out here. There's all kinds of fun stuff coming up really, really soon. There's cooking over campfires. There are going to be horse rides through the mountains. There's a ton of Mustang training content coming very, very soon. As always, it is a pleasure, and I can't wait to see you next time on Typically Hazardous.